On the coldest day of winter, spring is already beginning. Underground, invisible, the earth is warming, seeds are stirring, roots are preparing. You cannot see it. You cannot feel it. Winter looks exactly the same, but the change is already happening. Change begins before it's visible. The turning happens before you notice the turn. Winter solstice, the shortest day, is not the coldest day. The coldest day comes weeks later. The earth keeps cooling even as days get longer. Winter feels like it's deepening when it's actually turning towards spring. Spring equinox happens when winter still feels present. Snow might still fall. Frost still comes, but spring has already sprung. Under the surface, the visible change lags behind the actual change. By the time you see spring, spring has been happening for weeks. This is true for seasons. It's true for everything. How invisible change works. Phase 1, no visible change. Everything looks the same. Winter looks like winter. You think nothing's changing. Phase 2, subterranean change. Under the surface, everything is shifting. Seeds swelling, roots growing, sap flowing. You cannot see it, but it's happening. Phase 3, the first visible signs. Teeny, easy to miss, a bud, a temperature shift. Not obvious, but there if you look. Phase 4, undeniable change. Suddenly to you, spring is here. Trees are budding. Flowers are blooming. It happened so fast. No, it happened slowly. You just didn't see it until it was undeniable. Change feels sudden because you don't see phase 1 and 2. You only notice phase 4. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Sudden change. But it wasn't sudden. It was gradual. You just couldn't see it happening. Your difficult period feels permanent. But under the surface, change is already beginning. You can't see it yet, but it's happening. Your growth feels non-existent, but under the surface, you are changing. You can't feel it yet, but it's real. Winter doesn't know it's becoming spring. You are winter. The becoming is happening. When you're in winter and nothing's changing, you despair. I'm doing the work, nothing's happening, maybe it never will. But something is happening. The change is subterranean, real but invisible. Seeds don't sprout the day you plant them. They swell underground first. Roots go down before shoots grow up. All invisible, all necessary, all happening. If you dig up the seed to check to see if it's growing, you will kill it. Growth requires invisible time. Trust that what's not yet visible is still real. Your hard season, change is beginning even if you can't feel it. Not because you believe it, because that's how change works. Subterranean first, visible later. Winter always becomes spring. Not instantly, gradually, with weeks of invisible change before visible change. If you're in a hard season right now, what if that change is already beginning? What if it's happening underground? It's invisible and real. You won't feel different. This season won't look different yet. Keep doing the work. The subterranean change is happening. You'll see it when it surfaces. Winter doesn't know it's becoming spring, but it always is.